Hi everyone, I'm Pimpila or Pimpila V over at Twitch. I'm here to talk to you about something very important that I think everybody as a theater maker has come across in the last year or so, virtual theater. I want to talk to you about what it means to be a creator and an audience member for any type of virtual production that you might want to see or be a part of. So, come along with this journey and let's explore 5 types of virtual theater and what that means for you. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. The first type of virtual theater is pre-recorded live content. What does this mean, you ask? It's stuff like Hamilton on Disney Plus, or basically any of the shows you might watch on the Show Must Go On YouTube channel. It's basically a fully staged production where they have hired in film crews to record and edit everything, and then it's been uploaded somewhere for you, the audience member, to watch. As a creator, we are far less likely to be involved with these types of productions because we have to stay socially distant. Doesn't mean it's not without possibility. So this is more so for those big budget types where they can have the really great cameras and the really great editors to provide this stuff for you to watch. Next, I would like to talk to you about a Zoom staged reading. Now, staged readings, as we as theater makers know, is something that the actors are reading off their scripts. It's non-memorized. There's usually minimal blocking, and that's going to be the same thing in a online production. All their actors are just popping into Zoom, controlling their cameras, doing their thing, reading where they are needed to read, or maybe they're all on screen for the whole time and they're just reading their lines as appropriate. More than likely, it's going to be minimal graphics, minimal editing, probably minimal costume and lighting. Just you get your bare bones, you get the words out there. Oh, let's spice it up a little bit. Zoom Stage Reading Plus is what I'm calling it. This is basically the exact same thing as before, only now you're throwing in another person. This person is someone who is creating graphics for the show as well as elevating it so that way it can be viewed through different platforms that might not be as easily accessible as a direct live stream from Zoom. A great example is what Women's Theater Festival did for their Occupy the Stage productions this past fall. They were all staged readings, the actors controlled their cameras, but the directors were given the option to submit a custom graphic to put behind everything to kind of set the tone for the show. Here, these two actors have this great landscape of trash heap essentially where they were interacting with the background as well as each other and still reading their words off the page. Numbers 4 and 5 are bookends of each other, so bear with me because this is also the meatiest part of this video. What you guys need to know is this is a fully visually produced production. Actors are wherever they are, zooming in, Skyping in, whatever video conference software that this company has chosen to use into a call so they can interact with one another. Your technicians are editing their videos, and usually this is all like throughout a production process of creating visual looks and effects so that way as the cue sheet, yes, a cue sheet, theater people, is created to go through what would be considered blocking of exits and entrances. A sound is heard off stage, a sound is heard on stage, whatever that looks like. There's like underscoring music, transitions in between acts. Suddenly we're outside in one scene and then in the next scene we're inside, and that overall background is reflective of this. Maybe they're changing time periods, who knows what, but you can get this really clear visual indication of what's going on. Here's where 4 and 5 differ. Number 4 is a pre-recorded, pre-edited version of this. So when this happens, it's often when you're dealing with a production company that wants to take the stress out of performing for the actors and performing for the technicians. So everything will be built the same way as number 5, which is spoilers, the live version. But the difference is they can take their time through the production. You can call cut, restart the scene, and then you edit it all together. So if there's sound effects that aren't really working in person or in real time, you can kind of do some more subtle, nuanced edits to make it work for whenever it does get aired at the pre-appointed time. And then, of course, the final number 5, what I am calling a Zoom digital production live. Yeah, see the marquee? Live, live, live. Again, pre-edited, pre-graphics, pre-designated what the cues would be, sound like. There's usually a whole technical rehearsal process, and all these actors and technicians are there at their set call times. This is the most similar you will get to what we are most familiar with in-person theater, where everybody is essentially in the same space at the same time through the medium of whatever streaming platform you're doing. Are you streaming to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch? I don't know. I'm sure there are others I'm not considering. You are there and you are able to interact via chat, via whatever means possible. So there you have it. 5 types of virtual theater and what that means for you. What types of virtual theater do you want to know about? What types have you found you most enjoyed? Is there something I completely overlooked? Drop it in the comments below. We would love to hear from you, and maybe there'll be another video doing the other 5 types of virtual theater. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to click a like, drop a comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all of the things that all the YouTubers tell you to do. Until next time, I've been Pimpila. Bye. Again, this hair. Can we talk about it? What's happening? It was curly and pretty earlier, and now it's not. Vanity problems.